Good afternoon. You're listening to the Palmetto Pod. This is a show strictly for entertainment purposes, a positive vibe environment, a show dedicated to bringing you the what's happening in Soda City and the surrounding areas. We bring you value through business, professional, artists, causes, events going on throughout the Midlands. Standing here with me always, my beautiful co-host, Mr. Barry Hicks. What's going on, Barry?
Hey.
Barry, so this past week was pretty epic for me. I'm kind of a Netflicker, if that's a term. I don't know if that's a term, but I like to watch Netflix when I have time. Don't always have a lot of time, so Netflix is perfect and conducive for like my schedule. And I got to finally see The Dirt. I know you're a big Motley Crue fan.
Oh my God, that is one of the big reasons I became a drummer, man. Tommy Lee was just the coolest guy, and he was epic. And everybody will tell you, growing up from when I was in middle school, when I started to high school, all I ever talked about was being Tommy Lee.
It wasn't because Heather Locklear or Pamela Anderson.
I plead the fifth.
Well, listen, I really enjoyed it. If y'all have not seen this flick, you have to go see this flick. It really is that good. They really were spot on. It's kind of dirty. It's kind of dirty in a Motley Crue way, in an autobiography type way, but really epic. And I thought the character set up and the plot and the way that they did it was really, really, really awesome. Even the dramatic stuff that went through it, was just a really cool transition and stuff.
They did a killer job, man, with picking the actors, man. Those guys were spot on. And who in the heck thought that old Machine Gun Kelly, isn't that the cat's name? I'm an older folk, so I can't remember, but dude, he was on point with Tommy, man. Hey man, he nailed him. It was awesome. And I've watched it 2 times.
I've also watched it 2 times. So there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. We're just gonna hit on a few things because we're kind of running into a kind of a later week type thing. We plan on doing these shows on Tuesday. That's when we really want to do it because obviously the things that we're going to talk about are happening on the weekend. We'd like to be there to experience it, to give honest feedback about it. So I'll go ahead and jump into it. A little bit of music going around. We don't have the whole musical lineup, but if you are a musician and you would like a little more promotion with where you're playing at, you'd have to hit us up at our would-be Facebook and our future website.
It's not up yet. That's what she said.
It's not up yet. That's right. So tomorrow from 2...
Sorry.
From 2... And those will be on cue next show, I promise.
Yes, they will.
From 2 to 10, there's going to be a Rotary Music Festival now. They're calling it an oyster festival. I'll be honest with you. I'm a Rotarian as well. I'm not into oysters, but if you're not into oysters, don't let that discourage you.
You don't like oysters?
I'm not into oysters.
What is wrong? Dude, you're from the South and you don't like oysters.
You know what? I don't like oysters. I don't like oyster shot. Do you like oyster shots?
I love oyster shots. Pearls is on point.
Oh, right. And that's the same thing that Dave Britt said to me. He said these are on point and it tastes like it tastes like a big ball of salsa. It is just horrible to me.
Did you yak?
I didn't yak, but I very, very easily slid that oyster into a napkin when no one was looking. I'm not going to lie. It's out there now.
Oh, another thing real quick. Right now, we're not shooting the video. We just want to focus straight on the audio because, man, this is, literally the very first practice show. Me and Nikki over here trying to get, comfortable with the board and, just how we kind of want to do the show and all that. It's not going to be, scheduled to the T and all that because we want to have fun and, be ourselves and all that. But, if it's all over the place, that's all right. This is brand new. And I just want to throw that in there. Next time we'll have video. This time we'll not. I'm sorry, Nikki. Get back on it, buddy. I'm sorry.
That was like a commercial break. So getting back to it, from 2 to 10 tomorrow at what used to be the Harmon Tree Farm. It's called the Grove now in Augusta. It's going to be the Rotary Fest. There's going to be a Low Country Shrimp Boil, which I am a fan of. It's always good. It's all you can eat, by the way, too. So these are $40 tickets, and I know that might sound steep, but it's really not. There's a lot of food. There's a lot of vendors, a lot of microbrews out there that are going to be letting you chug a lug and eat till you drop. There's also going to be some live music, and this is what we really kind of wanted to hit on. We're both musicians, by the way. Barry's a real estate agent. I'm a mortgage loan originator. We're both musicians. I like to rock the mic. He likes to rock the sticks. And so this really, we really want to take into consideration the musical scene here in Columbia, South Carolina, that I think we both can say pretty easily doesn't get enough credit for what it's worth. I don't know if that's through support or just because there's not enough venues, but there's a lot of talented people within this town, and we want to at least try our best to exploit some of it. Tomorrow at the Oyster Fest, there's going to be live music from Freeway Music. It's actually a student band. If you think these kids aren't coming to play those instruments, you're wrong.
You are in for a rude awakening.
Some of these kids are really incredible, truly talented, because they're taught by some of the best that we have in this city. Also, country singer songwriter legend out of Lexington, South Carolina, Trent Jeffcoat is going to be playing. He's going to be doing a cool set.
I work with Trent Jeffcoat at Exit.
Trent, yeah, that's right. Trent's a real estate. So if you're a musician, you should think about careers in real estate.
Absolutely. You with the real estate, man, you can work around your schedule. You can sing a little bit of Chattahoochee.
You could sing all the way to the closing.
Absolutely.
And also, the big act that's coming out tomorrow is going to be Columbia's Root Doctors. They're going to be there with Walter Hemingway, and all those guys are going to be killing it. I told Walter last time I spoke with him, I said, you get old white people more happy than anybody I've ever seen. That at 7:30 in the morning.
And dude, but that also makes us happier because we love to people watch, and there's nothing like, and people that don't know, because this is audio and you don't get to see us. Believe it or not, I'm white, but I love
believe it or not. Barry's white.
I love to look at white people dance.
And Walter has an extraordinary way of making everybody dance.
He does. It's that soothing voice.
It's those dreadlocks, man. They just kind of swing in the air.
With that, and then you got Kyle on the drums, and then you got big old, what? Oh my gosh, man. I'm having a brain fart. But Whitney Fowler's on guitar.
Is it Secreta?
No, I'm thinking of a guy.
No. I'm thinking about the beautiful voice.
The beautiful voice. Yeah, I think that is her name. And oh my gosh, they rock, man.
They really do.
Root Doctors have been around, 30 years? Has to be.
It's something like that. I don't like to show their age by any means, because their age does not define how good they rock.
No, but to say you've been rocking, and to where, dude, they've packed places.
Since Rockefellers.
Yeah. And to pack places still for 30 years, man, that's something right there.
It's pretty solid, man. Yep. It's a really solid deal. So also going on in the musical world tomorrow. So for those of you who don't know, they have reopened up the White Mule, which is a music venue that they have placed right next to Loose Lucy's in 5 Points, South Carolina. I don't mean to make that sound like a separate town. 5 Points is relatively close to the college. If you're from here, you know where that is, and you've probably spewed there at least once.
Yes, I'm sure you have.
So the White Mule is open there now, and they're hosting a lot of mid-level acts and stuff. It's a smaller room, but it's an intimate setting, really cool stuff. And actually, my old blood brother Herbie Jeffcoat is going to be playing there with his Herbie Jeffcoat project tomorrow.
Herbie is? He's playing tomorrow too?
He is. He's playing tomorrow. He's got my good buddy too. We know a lot of these guys, obviously. I feel like we're always going to kind of know who's playing. So
because you and Herbie played in the band together.
Me and Herbie played in the band together. Also, Mike Mills. Mike Mills is in the project.
Oh man, Mikey Mills. He's filled in for Lefty. He's me and Mikey played in a 311 tribute band called Come Original. Yeah.
Mike's played in quite a few bands. He's probably if not the best, one of the best bass players in this town for sure.
Oh, and I just had a brain fart. Donnie is the bass player.
Donnie, Root Doctors.
Donnie, yeah.
That's it. So Aaron Terrapin, also a Freeway music instructor, is also going to be opening up for the White Mule for the Herbie Jeffcoat project. So it's going to be a really cool show. Probably a little bit of psychedelia in there. But if you like good old rock and roll, you like jazz fusion type stuff, it's going to be the place to be. We're actually going to try to call Herbie Jeffcoat. I don't know if he's going to answer, but we're at least going to try to give him a call.
Absolutely.
Do you have the number?
No, I don't. And I might let you dial it because we don't want to say it out loud where everybody starts calling Herbert.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get my phone from my 3-year-old who we're distracting while we're doing this. I'm gonna go get my phone. I'm gonna go get that number, and I'm gonna give it to you. Okay.
Okay.
1 second. I'm off.
And like Nikki was saying about the White Mule, forgot to say, man, thank God that you got people like Dave Britt and Trey Judy out there, man, because they still love the music. They still love the music scene. And live music is just, it's not the big thing going on in Columbia, but thank God to them, those guys, are steady, bringing in acts and just, rocking it, man. We can't thank those cats enough. But
absolutely, Trey, Judy, those guys all had a big part in the music farm before it became the Senate. But I don't know. Have you been? You played the White Mule recently.
Yeah, I played the White Mule with Brent Bellinger. He's the lead singer for Pepper, but he's got his own project, and it's Brent Bellinger and the Bad Habits. They got a brand new album out. Go on Spotify, check these cats out, man. It was an honor. It was awesome, and like Nikki was saying, man, it's so intimate. That place is cool, man.
I'm wondering what they're going to do with that back room. There's this back room in the back of the White Mule where I don't know exactly what it's for, but you wouldn't believe how enormous it is
it's
in
huge.
the back, and it looks like you could have like 4 weddings at the same time in it.
I don't know if you want to have 4 weddings going.
I wouldn't want to be there while that's going on. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of room for activities, as they would say on Step Brothers.
Absolutely. And right now, like we said, this is brand new to us. This board is. We're getting used to it. But right now, we're going to try to call
Herbie Jeffcoat.
Here we go.
The Herbs.
Well, answer, we don't know.
Ringing.
Hello?
Hey, is this Herbie Jeffcoat?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, my name is Bruce Jenkins, and I'm playing guitar up in Walhalla, and so I want to know, I heard you. Hey, Herbie, what's up, man? It's Barry Hicks.
I'm little through. Let's be fucking act. I like who is this first and foremost?
Herbie Jeffcoat, Nick Clyburn here too, man.
Dude,
What's up, y'all?
You are the very first. We just are starting a podcast, man, and I got this podcast board and this everything built in one, and you are literally the very first person that is on here as a guest. And
What did you say now?
so you're the very first guest that we have on here. We're starting this podcast, and so we're calling you on the phone. You're on here, and so you're being recorded. So can't say no cuss words or nothing like. But we were talking about what's going on this weekend and stuff like that, and Nikki Clyburn over here was talking about you're about to rock it out tomorrow at the Oyster Fest.
No, he's at the White Mule.
Oh, the White Mule. The White Mule. Excuse me.
Yeah, the White Mule, man. Yeah, we're playing tomorrow night. Aaron Terrapin's opening up, and first time we played downtown in quite some time, so we're looking forward to it.
That's exciting. Herbie, you haven't played the White Mule before yet since it's reopened, right?
Not a new one,
Okay. Have you been in that room yet? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've been in there a few times, man. It's great.
We're trying to figure out what's going on in that back room. The back room that has like the brick walls and all that stuff? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I mean, I hear tell of a big venue going back there.
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, that thing.
Dude, that thing's like the size of Music Farm, man. Why would you not use that cool space?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I'm sure that it's a money and win thing, but I think they're going to do it for sure from what I've heard.
That'd be awesome.
But I saw a show back there. They did one show back there, and I went to a private party kind of thing. I say a private party. There was like 300 people there, but
Is that?
it was cool, man.
Did they have a projector rolling? Because when I went back there right before we played on last Wednesday, there was a projector set up. Did they have that thing rolling when you were there?
They did last time I was there, which was St. Patty's Day. I think they had that going on. I don't remember what was on the projector, to be honest with you. I just remember seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm like not paying attention to it. I was talking to some people when I was in that room. But yeah, they put in a stage and all kinds of stuff when they did that party that I went to.
Oh, right on.
It eats up the room, you know, once you put in production and everything. It's not quite as big as you think. It's nowhere near as big as a music bar, but it's perfect size. It's probably, you could probably fit 500 people in there comfortably, you know.
That's a good mid-level room.
Yeah, perfect,
no doubt.
man. It'd be perfect.
No doubt.
And,
Now,
you know,
Herbie, you just released a new album not too long ago, did you not?
yeah, I did.
What was the name of that album? Tell everybody what that album is.
The Gray Area.
The Gray Area.
Very cool. Who all is playing on the project with you?
It's Mike Mills on bass, Brian Sansbury playing keyboards, and Whitney Keene on drums.
Whitney. That's a killer lineup.
Oh, yeah. That's an all-star
First time we
lineup.
put something out in a long time. Where I did a little live thing back in the day that we didn't really put out. Some people got some recordings of it. It's the first time we went and recorded in long overdue.
Wow.
Dude, every time you play, though, man, it's always an all-star lineup, man.
Right on.
I've never seen you play with any sucky musicians. It's always cool, man. You guys rock the house.
No doubt about it, man. Hey, Herbie, I know you probably got stuff to do, man. What time is your show starting tomorrow?
Doors at 8, and I think Aaron starts at 9, and we're going at 10.
Awesome. And tickets?
Tickets are $8 in advance and $10 at the door.
Radio, $10 at the door. Herbie, man, we appreciate you.
And it's all ages show, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, yeah, man. Right on, right on. Well, I'm going to try my best to be there. I don't know how, but somehow I got a babysitter tomorrow, and God, there's just so many things we could do. I don't know if we're going to like just stand stagnant and like just recognize that we don't have any kids around us, or if we're actually going to go partake in some type of adult fun. I'm not sure. But
Right.
but I'm gonna try to come see your show tomorrow, buddy. You and Aaron, man. We want to come support y'all, and part of us calling you, man, is because we feel like there's not an awful lot of support in Columbia, and there hasn't always been an awful lot of support for live music. Maybe not like it used to be anyway. And we at least want to do our part as musicians to bring that delight for people. So
Awesome, man. Appreciate you guys calling.
Yeah,
man.
Thank you, brother. We'll
talk to you
it,
soon,
man.
brother.
Right on. You guys take care.
All right, man. Hopefully we see you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man. We're looking for you.
All right, take care, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Herbie Jeffcoat, y'all. Thanks for listening. This is a short kind of run of the Palmetto Pod this time. Like I said, dedicated to the what's happening in Columbia. And honestly, today's first bit, and it's fitting, was musical. So y'all stay good, push positive vibes, and we will see you next time.
Keep it classy.